jacket on?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on.
Alright, what else you got? Anything else need to go in there?
Hold on. Hold on.
I just want to know before I can lock it.
Alright, y'all, so this is what's going on. So there's a ride out today for a biker that was killed. He wasn't killed on his bike. He was coming home with his 16-year-old daughter, and it was a couple sitting in a car in the man's driveway. The man got out of his car, and he didn't ask them to move out of his driveway. He just asked them if they could move over so he can get in his driveway. They got into a big argument. They started fighting, and then the guy pulled out a gun and killed the man right in front of his 16-year-old daughter. Now, this is crazy because the man, this was his driveway. This was his house. He didn't know who these people were. They was parked in his driveway, and they was drinking and smoking. And all he did is ask them if they could move over so that he can get in his driveway. And they started cursing the man out. He started fighting, and then the next thing you know, the man ends up dead, killed right in front of his 16-year-old daughter. So they're doing a ride out today in celebration of this man because he was a bike rider. So everybody is meeting up in this location where I just showed y'all. All the bikers is meeting up. We already met up at a gas station. So this is the second meetup. And then from here, then we're going out to the Bronx because this is where this man lived. He lived in the Bronx. So that's where we head in after we leave. And I will hit y'all up in a minute because they're playing music and I don't want to be copyright. So I'll hit y'all up in a minute.